I'm Ariane Burgess, Green MSP for the Highlands and Islands, and I'm absolutely delighted that our Housing Minister has announced a Bute House Agreement commitment to fund our community housing enablers. I recently went to Skye, to Solmarosteg, where I met with Ronnie McRae, who's the CEO of Communities Housing Trust, one of our community housing enablers, and Donald Angie from Solmarosteg, who's the estates manager there. And they told me how important this funding is and the kinds of projects that can be unleashed because of it.
Well, for Communities Housing Trust and south of Scotland, it's really important. It allows us to grow the confidence in rural communities, work with local communities and organisations like Solmarosteg, like you see behind us. Phase done 5 years ago. This next phase has taken another 5 years, a lot of early stage work required that we don't get any funding assistance for. So this is going to enable a much bigger pipeline to be built for community-led housing projects, which will complement the mainstream housing that local authorities and housing associations do, as they're doing here in a joint project with us.
It's great now to see developments continuing and the partnership between the college and the Highland Communities Housing Trust and Highland Council, and just so that we can deliver more for the community. It's great to have more high quality housing stock coming available.
There's a lot of preparation work, a lot of community consultation, identifying the right tenure types, the right finance models, and giving the communities confidence that they understand what they can do, and the possibilities for how they regenerate and repopulate their areas.
What you see here within hopefully another 18 months or thereabouts, we'll be welcoming more families, more students, more staff, and the allocations policy is absolutely key to that, and to have then the certainty of a rural housing burden, so that that there's no speculation as such, but just a reasoned, fair way of dealing with it. And I think it's all to the benefit of the Highlands and Islands.
It's absolutely brilliant news about the funding commitment for our community housing enablers. Across rural and island Scotland, we're crying out for housing that people can afford. And with this money, with this funding, our housing enablers will be able to create that pipeline, give confidence to communities, and help them take that step to actually start building 2, 3, 4, 10 houses, which will make the difference from a village being really on the edge to a village or a community, a township thriving.